And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another random cast. It's your host, Apparition. I've got another 3v3 for you on the legendary map, Tanteville, in our Operation Market Garden mod. It's a persistency mod where you build your companies on a website, and you call them in instead of base building. If you retreat them, they go off map, and then they can be used in a later battle. So you can keep your vet, build your legendary units. At Vet 4, you can actually name them to a custom name. Vet 5, there is the works of possibly putting a custom skin in, but that's for a later date. But it becomes a feared unit that you can gloat in your friends' faces and terrorize the enemy with. An interesting fact, the gravestones have some of the most unique sayings on them, such as this one. It says, "Repent, for the world shall end in 2032 when novelty reaches its singularity." I think that's what that word is, novelty. But yeah, I mean, take a look at your map. Company Heroes has some of the most detailed maps I've ever seen in an RTS before, and the creators definitely have a sense of humor. This one, a little more challenging to read. I can't read it, but it definitely says something. And there's something on the side of it. Nope. Oh, yep, there you go. You got the you got death right there. So definitely an interesting look around. This is just in the corner of the map on this map here, over by one of the starting player starts here. Just a quick overview of the map. You see it's mostly large fields covered by yellow cover with these bushes, and then there's shot blocker with the larger hedges, which are destructible. And then you've got the town, which is situated just a little bit off the center. And some of these buildings go down pretty quickly, so if you have a flattened map by the end of the battle, you know you've had a pretty good fight. So let's get right to it. It's a 3v3. As all random casts I've done, I don't know anything about it other than possibly the name. There's 3 players and it's on this map. So I'm at the 5-second mark, and I'm just going to go ahead and start going, and we'll introduce the players as we meet them. So I'm at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first player I've got selected now is Pernuter, and he is US. Not sure what doctrine he is yet. I don't see any doctrinal units. He's possibly any one of them, armor, airborne, or infantry at this point. Our next player, Wooston Fox, who is somewhat new to the mod, as from what I can tell, so welcome. We've seen a lot of new players lately. That's really good. We enjoy having you here. And let's see if I can pick out his company just yet. Not yet. These are still non-doctrinal units. Our third allied player is Kiso, and he is infantry, as you see with the Rangers there. Our players are starting to line up. Our first Axis player is Unlimited, and he is Blitz, as you see with the Stormtroopers. And our first engagement goes on. We've got rifles in a house for some KCH who just popped in a house. MP40 Volks here engaging the Rangers. These guys popped assault grenades, and with all these infantry clustered up, oh, maybe they didn't. I don't know what he popped. Well, they're definitely having a nice engagement here. These guys are definitely going to win. They're behind the green cover, and a mortar is coming down on these KCH. I thought there was assault grenades going to happen there. I guess not. Maybe it's the doctrinal ability assault instead. That was just a... Oh, I see that was a infantry grenade, US grenade that went on this house with this MG. And our other player, Genskik, is also blitz, and he snuck up on the right here and got into this house with that MG. Unfortunately, he didn't go down very quickly. These double Shrek, 2 Shrek Stormies. One has single Shrek here. This one also has a single Shrek. He also has MP40 Stormies, and they've got the run on that AT gun. This Ranger squad definitely met a bundle grenade there, and as you see, there's a lot of casualties right here. Those bundles are very scary if used correctly, and Genshik destroyed this AT gun. It's a wise move as blitz player. You have your big tanks, you've got your Tiger. The less allied AT you have on the field, the better. Panuter is engaging the our third Axis player, Halloween, who has gotten a nice flank on the other side as well, so they've definitely done the pincher move on the allied players at this point. This Hellcat not in a good position here. No enemy tanks for it to engage at this point, and it does have the Shreks behind it, so it's going to want to probably stay cloaked. Although, does it have the MG? Yeah. No, it does not. So it's definitely going to take some damage from these Shreks right now. There's a rear armor hit, so it's almost on the half health already. Rifles in this building, attempting to engage these stormtroopers. There's only 2 windows being used right here, so the stormtroopers have quickly whittled them down. They did lose 1 man though. Kiso, our other US player, brought on a Sherman early. Unfortunately, it is being engaged by a pack from the rear, and Shreks everywhere. It goes down very quickly. Lots of stormtroopers on the field at this point. Unlimited has taken the church, and it looks like he's figuring out what to do with the next move. He's using his stormtroopers here to engage. U.S. mortar out for Kiso. He was trying to, I guess, shoot on the pack. Did a little bit of damage, took out 1 man. Pernuter has 2 bar rifle squads out, which are going to do pretty good damage against these Stormies. There's only 1 MP44 Storm, and it does have 2. So it is, although they will probably force them off the field if they were to engage, they would themselves take a lot of losses. Bit of a stronghold out now for Unlimited with this church. I'm not sure where the MG can engage from. I know it can engage from this side of the church and from up here. I don't know if it can engage down this alley though. So that might give the Allies a position to attack from. Kiso brings out his own 30 cal, which is successfully suppressed 2 of the stormtrooper squads, and now mortar shells are going to come down. Where are they coming down from? Coming down on the church, and that MG's almost dead. The stormtroopers are taking a lot of damage. They lose another man. That's important. These rifles are in green cover. As you see, one of them tend to bugged out. Probably threw a grenade. There's another grenade. A little bit of damage on the KCH, but they still have both men. The green cover here is definitely going to benefit these rifles. I don't know if they're going to actually successfully get rid of the KCH. They do drive them off. They do lose 1 man. That's the power of the green cover with that stone wall there. Winston Fox has the, looks like an MG42 actually, and he is suppressing these Grens, which are being focus fired down by these rifles, who are themselves being focus fired and are forced off the map. There was a Puma out, and so Weston Fox is airborne, and he does drive off, or he does kill the Puma with these RRs. They do take a lot of damage though. Down to 3 men, low health. Oh, MG out of position, gets headshotted by that KCH man. He has 2 kills himself. Rifle still pushing on this side. More bar rifles out for Kiso, which are going to be enough to drive off the cloaked army on this end of the map. Since they've lost that MG. Western Fox managed to get an MG into this house. This house takes a lot of damage. There's something to know about this map. This house always seems to go down. Double MP44 Storms ambush this charging 30 cal. It's going to go down before it gets into the building. That is a huge loss. Another MG goes down due to the stew out of Gunshik. Geshank, there we go. And rifles pick up that recoilless rifle, and they're going to engage this stew, who does have skirts. So it's possible. Oh, huge hit down the 2 men already. One, they do get a penetrating hit, but that's not going to be a tough enough rifle squad to eliminate this tank. Very, very risky here. He hops out. He's hoping to get that quick shot out of the window before he pops back out. Stormy's way in the back here, ambushing all these rifles. Bar rifles, though, running through red cover, not always good. Now sitting in red cover, not good at all, but they do throw a grenade. They kill 2 members of that squad, forcing the retreat. No AT over here, unfortunately, and this armored car is going to do quite a bit of damage, especially to this mortar team, which is focusing firing on now. AT gun in the back, but quite out of position. It's blocked by that hedge, but they are moving it up. Grens themselves have grenade on the other side of the map. Lots of MGs. They're focusing fire, and another grenade from these rifles. Huge damage. Takes out 2 members. Lots of health. Another grenade goes off. Forces those grenadiers off. There are lots of grenades this game. The armored car in the back looks like it took an AT gun hit, lost its gun. It's going to go down shortly. It is a stolen MG42 by Western Fox. A good job there. That's what you want to do. 3-man rifle squad in the back, providing cover fire. And Pernuter is joining him with his own rifles to engage these pinned Volks Grenadiers. Back in the middle with the town, large engagement with infantry. More grenades going off, huge damage to these Volks. 2 members go down, and very low health, so they're going to be focus fired and drop quickly. There they go. Stormies, no suppression units to support them. They can be easily charged, especially since this member is still uncloaked. He sees that. I thought these guys maybe were going to pop into this house, take some more shots at them. Since they still have all their members, they're still a very viable attack squad. Pernuter himself is pushing up with his rifles. That's what you want to do. This is a game about capturing your sectors, holding them, starving the enemy out of pop. So Pernuter is going with a heavy MG play at this point. There's one back here as well. It's an MG42. It'd be worth capturing. But they are starting to solidify this position here. Pack decloaked by the MG. Doesn't look like he notices. Now he's setting up, okay. Supported by the bar squads there. Very nice. So I guess he's trying to get in this church. Pack once again out of position. Mortar's coming down here. What is it from? Looks like an allied mortar. No, it's an Axis mortar here. Oh, it's both. We got a mortar war. Where are you? I don't know where it is. Give an officer out for Halloween. Too many Grens for these rifles. They're getting pushed off. Pernuter himself getting suppressed by the MGs and being engaged by the mortars. Here's that allied mortar. It's taking cover behind that house. It's nice, and it's I guess it's counter barraging their own mortar. Nope, it's focusing on this MG. Stu, one shot on the MG's house, takes a shot in the rear by the AT gun, goes down to Pernuter's AT gun. Lots of grenadiers sitting around in this building here, being engaged by the mortar. Eventually they're going to start taking damage. Interesting thing about this garage right here, these doors cannot be fired out of, and the windows on this side can be. So if you're ever engaging this building, you want to engage it from this side, because you will take no damage. M10 out for Kiso, not sure why. Now a P4 comes out by limited, so maybe that was okay, but he's taking shots on the infantry for some reason. You don't want to do that, especially with the pack already taking fire onto that M10. AT gun coming up by Kiso. He sees the Panzer IV. He's going to take a shot. One shot, two shot. There it goes. Very nice. Stormies are coming up to support, but that is not going to take a... Yeah, it's going to take another round. No backup on the AT gun here, except for these two MGs. It's got to be careful. Just one Shrek on that M10. It's a miss. The M10 went for the squish there. On this side of the map, another stew for Geshenk. Looks like a lot of support weapons here versus all this mobile infantry in the stew. Mortar coming down. That's a AT gunshot and a recoilless rifle shot on that stew. Very nice. It might get another recoilless rifle shot. It goes down. Wow, he goes flipping out of that roof there. So we did do a lot of damage on that stew, which is pretty good. Oh, here we go. We got assault airborne by Whistle Fox. They're unupgraded. Maybe they have a grenade. A grenade goes down from these grenadiers. A little bit of damage on that AT gun. Sticky bomb now on the stew. Doesn't do any real damage to it. No critical. See if that AT gun is going to take it out. Looks like they're bugged. There they go. No? Oh, they're bugged. When that happens, you want to spam the stop button. That's a damn shame, because that one more shot would have taken that stew out. Flanking grenadiers have been suppressed by this rotated MG here, and the M10 is crushing them. There goes one, two. Forces retreat on them. Grenadier still shifting his MGs around, has managed to suppress another Volks Grenadier squad by Halloween. Mortars everywhere, and the stew is firing. Where's the Axis mortar? Is it still in the field? Yeah, it's right here. It's been recrewed by the Pioneers. Takes the sniper round. Whistle Fox is a sniper, already 10 kills. This building with this MG, it's going to go down shortly. Probably one more stew round. I'd get that guy, get that MG out of there before you lose it. It's waiting on a house critical there. They're packing up. They're gonna get out. Yes, they do. It doesn't matter. The stew seeks them out anyways. That is just bad luck. Officer barrage coming down where the sniper was. They do make it out. Sniper very hurt. And now this stew has taken enormous damage from the M10. Goes down. The M10 should now rush in. There's a Goliath on the field out now by Unlimited. Something to keep tabs of. M10 in a bad situation here. Does crush one of them. Reversing now. Shoots the other one. Is he going to get the other crush? No, he doesn't. He stops microwing, unfortunately. Pernooter has a jumbo out, so he is armor. The jumbo can be outfitted with a 50 cal, a bulldozer, and with the doctrinal upgrades, a crab flail as well. It has Panther armor, normal Sherman health, but it also moves at a slower rate, so it's a great infantry support weapon, support tank. It cannot be upgraded with the 76mm, but it can effectively engage P4s one-on-one, bouncing pretty much every shot. It also bounces Shreks at long range pretty well. Amazingly, Stugs are very effective to counter it, though, so keep that in mind. We're bringing up his MGs again. And Whistle Fox has 2 assault airborne, one has the Thompson upgrades, and they run right into an MG. Halloween is very effective with his MGs. So if you see infantry running backwards, they're probably kiting you into that MG. Something to keep in mind as you play. Overwhelming numbers can be effective, as are tactics in this mod. In fact, I'd argue efficient tactics will defeat overwhelming numbers any day. Did that RR take out that Volksgrenadier? I think he did. I think he sniped him out. It's a nice job. They did steal. Kiso did steal a pack. So we've got both packs, one from Geschenk and one from Kiso, guarding this middle here. This P4 is still on the other side here. Almost very low health. Unlimited does have this Goliath in the back. So I'm guessing he's using it to prevent flanks.
Incoming gunfire. Volksgrenadiers, hold steady.
More infantry engagements here. This P4 is going to follow up, which is going to be good. Grenade goes off in this building with the Volksgrenadiers. Doesn't take a lot of damage, but does take some friendly mortar fire and loses one man. Kiso has another tank. I think that's just a short barrel. Yep, that's just a standard Sherman. But against this very hurt P4, it will be all you need. On the other side, Geschenk has managed to push up into the other territory here and flank this MG. Looks like he scouted with his pack. Something that you can do. Grenade goes off on this MG, down to one man. And, oh, that was smoke grenade. Okay. That's efficient. They are very close to it, though. Smoke grenades prevent you from taking a lot of suppression. So it allows you to attack on those MGs. But if you're still standing in front of it, most likely it's not going to be as effective. This cloak was out of was not in cloak when it was shot, so it did use the smoke to its advantage when attacking this pack here. The Puma damages its engine from a rear shot. It's really gonna hurt. Oh, this Puma sniper gets decloaked by the Puma. Oh, he's running now. He goes down to focus fire. More packs out, taking shots on the other Sherman here. Two Shrek squads take out the Jumbo. On the other side, Kiso has been pushed off by these Volksgrenadiers and this roaming Puma as well. So lots of light vehicles coming out. Airborne assault on this side by Wilson and Fox. All these infantry out of position. No MGs. They've all been decrewed. There isn't anything to support. To stop it. Here we go. Halloween Bros bring up another MG, and he's using his officer to supervise that MG, which gives it, I think, like 60% higher accuracy rate. And so that thing is going to mow down all these airborne. They do take out the Puma, though. Wilson Fox manages to get his assault airborne with the Thompson upgrade. The flank that MG, and now there is nothing here for Halloween to engage these guys with. The pack unfortunately reveals itself. A limited MG on the other side here in this building. They do run into that, unfortunately, and now the RR squad is being suppressed. Kiso with a 105 just built, firing now on the house, takes out the MG. Huge barrage. Now doing damage to this mortar squad. This house itself being shot by the pack in a very precarious situation. There it goes down to that critical I was talking about before. You can't put the MGs in there like that, you will lose them. And now large push between this P4 and these Ware infantry push off the assault airborne there. So it looks like the tables have turned a bit. Now The Allies have no suppression units here. With a mortar and a rifle squad over there, but nothing to push off these Volksgrenadiers. They do steal. It looked like they stole the Axis mortar, so that's a win in itself, even if you don't keep the squad. Fox brings out an M10 to engage this P4. That's what you want. It's going to win that engagement unless Upgun Puma. Very effective against M10, surprisingly. Doesn't kill the P4, but the M10 does manage to take out its main gun, which gives enough opportunity for those RRs to finish it off before being driven off. I'm not sure if they could have gotten out. Huge mortar hit on those Volks. Lots of damage. They still have all their men, though. Geshenk being opportunistic, pushing up his Volksgrenadiers on this side of here. Crocodile out for Kiso now, so that'll be fun to watch. Also a T-17 by Fox, 2 of them. That'll be interesting. I've never had too much luck with them at this point. When Tier 2 doctrines are released for armor, there is the ability to upgun the T-17 with a 50 cal machine gun. When that happens, this vehicle will be, I think, a lot more effective. Right now its current rate of fire is fairly low, and it has a tendency to miss infantry quite a bit.
What now?
It does take a pack shot, so already at half health. Volksgrenadiers out for... Geshenk over here does engage these low rifles. I guess they were scouting out for that 105. More Volksgrenadiers as well. Croc takes a shot from the upgun armored car. Oh, what's this huge blob of grenadiers out for Halloween? I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. I guess he's looking for that one little nice flank that he can push up all his guys and just overwhelm. Pack is moving up on this armored car, which is engaging those that MG in that building. 2 more storm squads out for limited. I wonder if they have bundled. T-17 is not doing too much. 1 kill, 2 kills. So they haven't done anything since that backfield Volksgrenadier engagement. Oh, spotter revealed by the MG team. Just barely cloaks in time. 105 firing into the middle here. I guess they saw that blob at one time. That blob has just gotten bigger. It does take a mortar round. Takes another one. There's 2 mortars out firing on them. They are suppressed now. That pack could easily go down to this croc. And now that these guys are all suppressed... Oh, but there is another pack in the back. Okay, I see. Another jumbo for Pernuter.
Ready for orders.
Unlimited's stolen 57mm on the other side does take out one of the T-17s already. Like I was saying, they still only have 1 kill. They haven't. Those T-17s really haven't done anything on this battlefield as of right now. Pernuter's jumbo engaging. I'm not sure, but there's a ton of AT on the field now. 2 packs supporting each other. And this blob, which is slowly dwindling, as you see, it's losing health, losing members. Really hasn't been able to find that large flank that it was looking for. And a Panther out with supervision, with the officer inside of it. Out for Geshenk. So that's going to spell a lot of trouble for these T-17s. And the Croc, which does go down. This is an officer barrage. It's a Stuka dive bomb. Here it comes as an airplane. You see the shadow. There's the plane. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it does do quite a bit of suppression. So it's good to use if you're trying to escape or attacking a lot of rifles. It lets you get in there and possibly start crushing everything as well. Both sides at this point seem to be licking their wounds. I hear 105. Nope, I didn't hear 105. I thought I heard a thump. More AT out for Kiso. Wuston Fox bring another crocodile. Unfortunately, this AT gun does not have AP rounds. So it is eventually going to go down to that gun armored car. We got large engagement right here. I wonder if these guys are going to have bundles. The Stormies are focusing fire on the AT gun, which is a smart move, since the rifles are engaging the other AT gun. One rifle squad left, only 5 members. 4, 3, 2, and retreat. .105 is going to go down, unfortunately. Does bounce around. Way to go, shield. Very nice. Sherman Crocodile on the other side does find one Shrek squad and the officer. Bounces the Shrek. Nicely done. It's probably going to drive these guys off. There isn't a pack on the field over here to support. They do have another Shrek, though. Still not doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, misses the crush. Now facing its rear armor. That's bad. The Shrek misses. Looked like he focused on that one guy there. At least he's going to take out one of them. Flames work on criticals, so the less health your squad has, the faster it looks they're going to die. Predator brings out his jumbo support. Wuston Fox Croc there. The allies are now being really pushed off the field at this point. You see their support weapons are easily being decrewed as they're not supported. Assault airborne and AT gun out now. Not going to be enough to take on all of these guys and a supporting MG. The jumbo, on the other hand, is definitely going to do a lot of damage. It does have the 50 cal upgrade, which greatly enhances its killing power there. Kiso still has his AT guns, and the 105 is still operational, although it is decrewed. Here we go. Big Thunder's on the field now. And 26 Pershing out for Predator. Is that going to give the hard-hitting advantage the Allies need? Oh, unfortunately a miss on that Panther. The Panther is below half health, so I do think that Pershing will be able to successfully push it off. Although we have another another Panther out for Halloween. So we need some more AT gun support, which they do have. They have 4 AT guns all sitting here. 2 of them are recrewed. Oh, the pack is moving up to support that Panther. He doesn't see it. Panther itself taking 18 rounds now. Jeep going down like a brave bro. Oh, sniper out for Kiso. Ooh, lucky, lucky, lucky. Those Panthers love the snipers. How ironic is that? Nice shot by the Pershing there with its first kill. These airborne being focus fired very quickly now. Gives vet for these 2 stormtrooper squads. A little too brazen with those assault airborne. Almost get crushed. AT gun facing the wrong direction. More rifles out for Pernooter. Allies do have the tools to push off what the Axis have at this point. It's just if they can organize well enough. Two-man squad out from Pernooter, back capping, very nice. So at this point, Allies are still a negative pop situation. They're at 35 pop. Axis have 40 pop. So not too terribly undersized versus what the Axis can have, especially since the Axis have those high pop tank units. And the Allies now have driven off the Axis and taken back the population they need. And so they're now back into positive population. Sniper only 2 kills. These 2 rifles in the back are engaging that Panther, as you can see on the mini-map here. They are forced off. But they did their job. Sniper very close to this Schwimmwagen. He does have the MG there. Gotta be careful. 3 bikes now out for Wilson Fox. Not sure why. They don't have a sniper themselves. Oh, sniper out of position. Officer engaging him. Ooh, takes an AT gun shot right to the foot. Oh, wow. Negative cover. Officer gets sniped. Nice 1-2 punch. Airborne engaging these 2 Volkhaus here. Did not see this Goliath. Goliath in a very good position here. There it goes. Oh, they're all grouped up and the whole squad goes down. Ooh. That's an effective use of the Goliath. And they drop an RR right here. So there's no AT over here to support these airborne Panther moving back up. So he going for the crush. He does separate the squads, is what you want to do when you want to try to get that crush. There goes one. I think the other one, yep, the other one, see ran right into the back of it, so that airborne squad goes down. Other Panther now engaging this MG in the building. Sniper is really giving the Allies pretty much the only fighting chance on the map right now. Oh, MG trying to get out. Those heat-seeking Panther rounds go through the building and take it out when it hits the back door. Always hurts when you see that happening because you're like, hey, he got out, he got out. Why did he still die? Lots of Jeeps out for the U.S. There's 5 Jeeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is being effective though, decloaking this pack here. Does tag that Panther. Jeep goes down to a flaming start. Wow, he went really far distance. I think that's a world record right there. 3 more storms out for Unlimited. I heard a thump. He's coming down here where the Panther was. No MG here to support any of these support weapons against all these stormtroopers. Sniper is being effective against them, though, slowly whittling their numbers down. Pack is destroyed. Large engineer contingency out for Pernooter. I'm guessing that's his last call in at this point. Yeah, Wilson Fox is totally on the field right now with all 15 platoons. Pernooter is 16 out of 18, so he's got 2 more call-ins. Geshenk is all in the field, 15 out of 15. And Kiso is all in the field with 18 out of 18. Halloween is all in the field as well, 14. And Unlimited still has a huge company left. He's only 10 out of 18. So he's being very effective with his stealth army here. Does have to be careful though, since his teammates are all out on the field. Whatever that sniper kills cannot be replaced. No Shreks here. Ooh, goes down to the pack, one of the Jeeps. And a miss from the sniper. Goes right over their heads. No, he didn't. He took out the officer, didn't he? It just looked like he missed. Pack decrewed now. Sniper, gotta run. Run, sniper, run. Rifles trying to engage that Panther unsuccessfully. Sniper, not in a good spot. Oh, goes down to those pesky elite grand rifles there. Really good accuracy against snipers. They do take out one of the Panthers. And if you get enough engineers together, those grease guns can be pretty effective. So Halloween is wiped out now. No more troops for Halloween. Engineers versus stormtroopers, unfortunately, even in large numbers, will go down very quickly. Large engagement here. More engineers, more rifles. Same Panther proficient. That Unlimited does have a Panzer IV on the field now. But the only infantry out for the Axis are these stormtroopers. Neuter does have one call-in. There it is. More Jeeps. Holy hell, there's been 9 Jeeps on this game. The only way the Allies are going to win this game is if they take out these infantry and manage to... Well, no, I take that back. They are in the positive cap, so all they have to do is take out these stormtroopers. Well, I don't know. Limited still has more company left. I wonder what else he's going to bring in. And there's the last of the Allied infantry. Jeeps doing a little bit of damage to those stormtroopers. They do better the lower the man squads there are. So they're okay for taking out, I'm hesitant to say really good, they're okay for taking out 1-2 man squads. They take out 1 man previously though. Oh wow, AT gun takes out the P4. And now these infantry are in a position where they could take a critical from these Jeeps. So they are going to have to be very careful. But it's okay. Unlimited has 2 more ground squads, so they've won this. The Allies don't quite know it yet, because they were still in the positive pop, which that is a way of winning, is driving down the population of your enemy. But at this point, with those 2 more ground squads coming on, it's over, guys. Sorry. I mean, nice try. Oh, there goes 1 Jeep. Oh, and he popped medkit on one of them. Jeep does have 3 kills in this type of vet. Oh, get out of there. Just retreat him. Oh, there he goes. Blasting away. Flying rifleman. Was where the tank was. So that's it, except for this 1 AT gun by Wuston Fox. So, huge game. I take that back. What is this? Ooh, surprise call-in by Pernuter. 2 bars and a flame squad. Now it just got interesting. That is enough firepower to take out all these infantry here. What you're going to want to do, though, is you want to keep them in cover. And you're going to want to engage cover as much as possible. That was assault there. They're focusing firing down those engineers. I don't know why I pulled back those rifles. Grenade goes off on the grenadiers. Another grenade. Grenadiers are eviscerated. Rifles still in okay position. One of them somewhat low health.
What do you want?
But otherwise, the other squad is fully intact. They still have that AT gun. So this is very, very interesting now.
Grenadiers ready. Ready.
Unlimited still has more to call on, so there's more grens.
Listen up.
I don't know. I think the allies are still going to get pushed off at this point. What the allies need is an MG. They need to take this squad here, which is already somewhat low health, and find an MG. And if they can pin those grens, that will win them the game. I don't think there are any MGs out, though. I think they were all in buildings when they got destroyed. There's plenty of pack guns, AT guns on the field. This is fog of war for you guys. They still don't know technically what they have. Now, rifles out of position here. They're separated. They're easily going to go down to overwhelming numbers. Huge grens out for unlimited. This is the end of the rifles. Let's retreat one squad. They do have grenades. Maybe they can get one more grenade off. There it is. There's the toss and the retreat. 2 men go down. Nice grenade. And the retreat. Well done, allies. You fought until the end. Gren blobs win the day in the end, though.
Heavy infantry, storm squad here.
Storm squads. So nicely done. It was a good battle. Tons and tons of grenades this game. And yes, as Geschenk, who is a new player as well, welcome. As it is a persistency mod, any units you retreat off the map or alive by the end game keep their veterancy. There's 5 levels of veterancy, with the first 3 actually giving bonuses. The 4th is you can name your unit, and the 5th is a feared unit, so just something you can gloat about. But yeah, you keep your vet, build out your vet company, make it stronger,
Weapon check.
and then fight in the next battle. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you the next time. Alright, cheers. Good night.